this time it's gonna work. All I need is $5,000 to get started, and in a year from now, you and I will be shopping for waterfront homes.
Come on, don't do this to me. I know you've got a good thing here, but $5,000 is a lot of money.
What is it? What is it you don't like?
Well, car seats for dogs sound great, in theory, but aren't there enough people willing to spend that kind of money?
Look, this is all about safety, and that's what the people want. Hey, I even have an idea for a TV commercial. I'm gonna get a guy dressed up as a paramedic, standing in front of an ambulance, and he's gonna say, "Your kids are in car seats. You have a seatbelt and an airbag. So why does Fluffy have to go through the windshield?"
Well, I could see how you could... Why does Fluffy have to go through the windshield?
Well, yeah, something like that. You manipulate their emotions.
Come on, you wouldn't use that.
What?
Fluffy through the windshield?
Of course I would. That's how marketing works. You shock people into thinking.
Well, if that's the case, I got a better one for you. How about a pathetic-looking dog with casts on all four legs trying to chase a cat?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute!
Kyle, listen, these doggy seats sound great, but they're still a gamble.
Do you know what's gonna happen if you keep living your life like this? Nothing. That's right, zero. Everything will stay the same. 1 year from now, you'll still be a nobody with even less to look forward to. Well, 10 years from now, you'll have a midlife crisis and buy yourself an old convertible. But you'll sell it when the wind starts blowing off your toupee. 20 years from now, you'll give up. It'll all be over. You'll blame it on fate. Your whole world will be like a huge vacuum without any memories because they'll all have merged into one big blur. It's gonna be as if someone took a year of your life, placed it on a copy machine, and pressed 60.
Kyle?
Yeah?
Do you really think I'm gonna need a toupee?
Come on. Knock it off. This is serious. I'm trying to save you from your own narrow view of how things should be. You know something? I could write your entire life's diary right now in advance. All I do is...
Whoa, wait, what are you doing?
Oh, there's a woman out there who needs help.
All right, let's call the cops.
Oh, no, there's no time for that. We gotta help her
No,
now.
the guys, let the police handle this.
They're not going. We gotta help her now.
I'm shot! He shot me!
Oh, call the cops right now. Who is he?
He's my boyfriend. He thinks I'm his wife.
Hello, this is Kyle Owens at 23% of the place. There's a guy outside my door with a gun. What? You don't know how to spell chrysanthemum? Yeah, like a flower. Look, there's a guy outside my door and he's got a gun. He's trying... C-R-Y... How do you spell chrysanthemum?
Oh, I don't know. C-R-Anthema.
Oh, screw you. We don't need your help.
The guy's got a gun. Are you nuts?
No, we can handle this. I'm gonna sneak around back and jump it.
Kyle, you come back here right now. Kyle, come back here. I gotta do something.
Laura, open this door!
Not until you apologize.
Are you crazy? We can't let him in. Hey, I've called the police.
Hey, who is that? Have you got a guy in there?
Yeah, and I think he's cute.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna kill him! Open the door, Laura!
Why don't you just leave us alone?
Don't say that. He's gonna think we're, you know.
Who's out there?
Kyle.
So you thought you could sneak up on me, huh? There's another one for you.
He shot him. Kyle, are you all right? Kyle? He shot him. Kyle, hey, are you all right?
Hey, whoa, you're next
Hey,
guy!
there's been a big mistake. I don't even live here.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Uh-huh. So you're the
Oh,
guy.
wait a minute. You don't understand.
Are you gonna give me up for that piece of garbage?
She's not giving you up. I don't even know who she is.
Bruce, look out! Oh, darling, he could have hurt you.
Is you's all right, lollipops?
I'm all right, but please don't shoot that guy. He's so sweet.
Stay out of this. No one messes with my wife.
All right, listen.
Not
This has been a
your
big
wife.
mistake, okay? I have never seen her before in my life.
Then what was she doing in your living room kissing you?
I wasn't kissing.
Guess what, punk? It's time to feed the piper.
Whoa, time to feed the piper?
Yeah, Time to feed the piper.
No, it's time to pay the piper.
Here, hold this. You told me to say, time to feed the piper.
There's no such thing as time to feed the piper. It's time to... It doesn't matter. You guys are great. This was a joke? Yeah, sorry. I couldn't resist.
This isn't funny. This is sick.
Oh, come on. No hard feelings. He told me you guys do this all the time.
You guys are sick. Really sick.
Rare. Well, I guess he won't be investing in your little doggy seats.
He'll get over it. He's just a little embarrassed.
You guys ought to be careful. A prank like this could backfire.
Honey, these guys don't care. One of these days, a real burglar is going to come through that door with a gun, and they'll just stand there and smile at each other until he shoots one of them. Oh, pooh. I've got to be back to the flower shop. Do you want to ride?
Yeah, thanks. I'd like to get out of here. He looks like the type of guy to come back with a machine gun.
Well, thanks a lot. This is great. I owe you. Did you get it?
I got most of it. You could have been a little bit closer when you fell. Kyle, I think we went a little too far.
No, we didn't. You should have seen what he did to me last summer.
What did he do?
Well, I was on an old fishing boat with him and his friends, right? Well, just as it gets dark, he hides in the cabin, and this other guy comes out yelling he's missing. We circled back to look for him and couldn't find him. They had me piloting the boat while these guys stood on the edge with flashlights searching until one of them starts yelling, "Oh my God, caught the engine, he's underneath!" Before I could stop it, they somehow managed to make the engine struggle and stall as if I'd hit something. I ran to the back of the boat and I couldn't believe my eyes. They had thrown a bucket of fish chum in the water and set Mike's hat right in the middle of it. This, of course, was what was supposed to be left of him. Then to make things worse, the guy starts yelling, "Oh my God, we gotta save him!" and jumps in the water. When he started yelling things like, "Ooh, I found a finger, there's gotta be 9 more." But that's when I caught on.
I have to admit, though, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, well, I went up to him and I said, "I'll get you for this." Now I have. Jeez, who's that? Oh, that's just Emma, my nosy neighbor. Emma, would you please stop peeking through the window like that?
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't interrupting anything before I came in.
I might have just come out of the shower.
Don't worry, I know you couldn't have.
How could you know that?
He had one earlier this evening.
Emma, what can I do for you?
Well, I just had an idea for the doggy seats, and I couldn't rest until... Oops, I'm sorry. I know you told me not to tell anyone.
Oh, no, that's okay. This is Peter. He knows all about it.
Is he the guy with the money?
No, Mike's the guy with the money. Peter thinks this is too much of a risk.
I'm the guy who invested $2,000 in solar heated dog houses.
I remember them. I invested $15 myself. I remember you said in a year I'd be shopping around for waterfront retirement homes. Whatever happened to them?
Well, there was a little trouble with the temperature control.
Only 150 degrees.
Oh, that's what happens. What a pity. Well, doggy seats are a much better idea because they're all about safety, and that's what people want. Come on, why don't you help the guy out?
I can't afford to do this anymore.
You know something, young man? You have to take chances in life. Or one day you'll get to be my age and feel like someone took a year of your life and placed it on a huge copy machine and pressed 70. 59.
hi, honey. Welcome back. Mwah. I missed you.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Oh, now I see.
What are you talking about?
Well, I was wondering why you wanted me to think that you were reading. Now I know it's because you were sleeping.
Well, what makes you think that?
Because you wouldn't have been reading on this side of the sofa while the lamp's on that side.
Oh, yeah, but I was,
And your shoes are on this side. How'd they get there? You wouldn't have put them there. So I assume you were lying with your feet over the edge and you kicked them off. Right?
Yep.
And something else. You've had a guest over.
I have?
Yeah, you have. Probably female.
Why would you think that?
You've cleaned up the whole place. That's something you'd never do for the guys. Who is she?
No, please, this is going too far. I'm not seeing anyone.
Well, why don't you deny it with passion? I just accused you of cheating on me. You should be screaming and throwing things around the room.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm just not taking you seriously. Look, let me put it this way. If I were to find a magic lantern and a genie were to offer me the choice between you or a polygamous marriage with 3 Sports Illustrated calendar girls, I'd tell him it's you. Oh, how'd the trip go?
Just wonderful. I made them a pile of money and they let me keep a few scraps.
Oh, how can you let them do this to you? Why don't you quit?
I can't. Besides, I only have 3, 4, 17 years left.
None of this makes any sense to me. You've committed yourself to something you absolutely despise and won't admit it.
Well, all right, I admit it.
Well, you spend most of the week wishing it would get over with. Now, just think about that. You're really wishing away your life. Why, it's almost like you're voluntarily committing an incomplete suicide every day except Sunday.
Come on, it's not all that bad. Most normal people have to work. And the ones who work harder have better living standards.
The ones who give more life get more money, and it's with diminishing returns.
Diminishing returns? No, please, not
The
this
more
again.
money you make, the less impact it has on your standard of living. Now, the difference between a guy who has no income and a guy who makes $25,000 is enormous. No, look. He goes from hungry to having food, from living on the street to living in a house. Getting to that income makes a lot of sense. Now, what's the difference between a guy making 25 and a guy making 50? Newer car, restaurants every now and then. Well, it doesn't add up to all that much, does it? So, what about a guy making 250? Big deal. He goes to Mercedes-Benz, sailboats. Winters in Florida. Oh, waterfront home on Shelter Island.
Oh, well, that just sounds awful. Oh, you think I should apply for demotion?
Come on, this is serious. Listen, there is a way of making it big, but it involves a small, tiny investment.
In something like doggy car seats, maybe?
Well, maybe so.
I knew it! I knew this was going to lead to doggy seats. There's no way I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on something as ridiculous as that. Do you know why? Because I don't want to go from having food to being hungry, from living in the house to living on the street.
Yeah, go ahead, keep insulting me, but promise me one thing. Sometime in the future, maybe when you're 73, you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night, unable to sleep, and say to yourself, God, Kyle was right about everything.
Yeah.
Just promise me that when it happens, you'll have one of the maids pop us a bottle of champagne.
Honey, I think you're finally cracking up. Hello? Oh, hi, Mike. Yeah, he's here. No, he's never, ever busy.
Hey, Mike, look, I'm really sorry about what I was doing. Oh, you're not? He's congratulating me on a practical joke. Right now? Ooh, he wants us to meet him at the pine tree.
No, I'm too tired. Oh, no.
No, I don't think so. Sarah's really not up to it. You know, I'm not feeling so... the doggy seats? Yeah, it's a good place to talk. It's not all that late. Okay, we'll see you in 15. Bye.
I am not going to any stupid club. I've been up since 6 this morning and I'm going straight to bed.
Oh, come on, baby. I told him you were coming.
I'm going to sleep right now. So don't come home drunk. I have a headache.
Good night, baby.
Peter, where are you? What are you doing? You were supposed to follow me. I just remembered that first guy kicked in the door. Are you sure they're both out?
Yeah, I'm sure. He said they were both coming.
You know, I don't think we should go through with this.
Come on, you saw what he pulled on me.
I know, I just have a bad feeling about this. I had a nightmare about Kyle last night.
Oh yeah? What'd you dream?
I dreamt that he was in a courtroom crying, and all of a sudden his tears turned into alligators.
That's easy. Those were supposed to be crocodile tears.
No, they weren't crocodiles, they're alligators.
You can tell the difference between a crocodile and an
Then all the people in the courtroom turned into kangaroos in French Revolution Army uniforms.
That's easy. That meant it was a kangaroo court.
No, they were too small to be regular kangaroos. I think they were wallabies.
There's more than one kind of kangaroo?
Then the judge threw a book at him. It was Uncle Tom's Cabin, written in German. He ordered him to translate it.
That meant the judge was going to... What am I... This is the most ridiculous, insane thing I've ever heard.
I know. Uncle Tom's Cabin wasn't written until after the revolution.
Let's just get this set up, okay?
There's no kangaroos in Europe.
All right, you've made your point.
Kyle doesn't even speak German. Now, it's off. I still don't understand how this whole thing's gonna work.
Okay, here's how it goes. You know how Kyle and I have been pooling our lottery tickets for the past few months, right?
Yeah, I know.
About 3 weeks ago, I videotaped the lottery drawing on TV. I also taped the show before it and the show after it. And tonight, just before we got here, I bought a lottery ticket for tonight's drawing with those same numbers on it. Now, I got the VCR hooked up under the TV here, and I'm going to leave it running. Oh, it's 9:30. Time to start the tape. And when he turns on the TV at 10 to watch the drawing, he's going to be seeing when that happened 3 weeks ago. The numbers that are going to come up are going to be the ones on the ticket he has.
What if he changes the channel?
I don't think he will, but just to be on the safe side, we'll hide outside the window with this remote control.
Wow. What if he has a nervous breakdown or something?
I haven't told you the worst part of it yet. In the lottery pool we have, we play the same numbers every week, and I buy the tickets. And tonight, the ticket with the winning numbers on it isn't one of them. I told him it was Elizabeth's, and I left it with the pool tickets by mistake.
Oh my God. Do you think he'll try to keep it?
No, he's way too moral a person to outright steal it. What he might do is say he hasn't checked it yet and offer me 50 cents to be in on half of it.
How long are you gonna let this drag on?
I have mixed feelings about that. How long would you like to believe you've won $8 million?
Is that what the pot is?
It was $8 million that week and nobody won. Now I gotta find a place for this.
What's that for?
Stand there for just a minute. Move over to the left. My left. Right. That way. Okay, stop. Good. That's good, just like that.
What's in the box?
This is a video camera with a timer to catch the look on his face when he realizes he's won $8 million.
No way. No video camera.
Oh, come on. The look on his face is going to be worth $8 million.
I said no. Take it down.
All right, I'll take it down.
Hello? Is anyone down there?
Just said nobody's home.
Hi.
Is anyone here? I'm warning you, my cousin's a policeman, and he's upstairs getting dressed. Well, honey, you better bring your gun. You know, the really, really big one. Hello, police. I think there was a prowler in my house. I would... No, No, I'm sorry. I'm fine. No, it was nothing. It was just a nosy neighbor. Sorry to have bothered you. God.
Excuse me. I was just walking by and thought I took up on you. Hope I didn't frighten you.
No, it's all right. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
Someone must have left their bag here. It doesn't look like yours.
No, it must be Kyle's.
This is an odd-looking thing. Looks like some kind of secret agent camera.
Oh, well, I'll bet Kyle's up to no good again.
Do you hear anything?
No, I don't hear anything.
Sounds like some kind of machine is running. Well, I guess I better be on my way. I'm sure you're very busy.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I just don't want to get in the way. I'm sure you have your own things to do.
What are you talking about?
There's no need to explain. I used to be liberated, too.
You said nobody's home. Let's get out of here.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, now I am. No one's called. But they're not? Well, maybe Peter mixed up the times. He's not very good in the thinking department. Wait a second. Mike did? The underachiever? Well, that's what you call him. Listen, when are you coming home? This place is really starting to give me the creeps. No, I don't feel any better knowing that Emma's peeking through my windows. Kyle? No, never mind. No, it was nothing. I'm going back to bed now. Bye.
Kyle must have done something pretty evil to deserve that witch from hell as a wife.
I wonder what I did. Come on, let's go. Hey, Peter, I'll be right there. I think I dropped my wallet. Come on, it's about to start. What time is it? It's 5 up. The drawing starts at 10. Let me have a look. There's nobody in there. The TV's not even on. I better call him. Oh, wait, here he comes. Oh, no, trouble.
What's the matter?
He's looking around the bookshelf. I think he hears a video recorder. Come on, quick, call him. Come on. Oh, good.
Hello? Hey, this is Mike.
Hey, where were you earlier tonight?
Yeah, sorry. We got here late and you'd already left. Are you coming out?
No, look, it's too late now. I'm already in bed.
Oh, you're in bed?
Hey, what's so funny?
Nothing. Listen, do me a favor. Check the lottery tickets, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, and I left Elizabeth's ticket over, too. Would you check that, too, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
He's turning on the TV. He's sitting down now. Good thing you took the remote control. He's looking all around the sofa for it. Good. Shit! Oh, look at me! God! Do you think he saw you? He might have... Let's get out of here! No, there's no way I'm gonna miss this!
No, he didn't see you. He's watching TV.
Hi.
It started the drawing.
I'm Melanie King, and welcome to the New York State Lottery drawing. The jackpot for tonight is $8 million. And now, tonight's winning numbers.
16.
The first number is 16.
31.
The second number is 31. The third number for $8 million
This is too good to be true.
is number 4. The fourth number is 9.
Alright, Kyle, you've got
Final
4 numbers right.
Tonight's lottery is
41.
41. So, tonight's New York State lottery numbers are...
That jerk isn't checking the winning ticket. He's turning off the TV and walking away.
Wait. Wait. He's going back. He's picking up the ticket.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna open it a crack. I've gotta hear this.
41.
Sarah, get down here! I won!
Okay, calm down, calm down. Check it again.
9.
41! Sarah, get down here! Oh, I won! Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh.
What is it? What is it?
I just won the lottery!
Is this one of your dopey pranks?
No, it's not. I won. Look, these are the numbers.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, my stomach hurts.
You gotta stop this. He's about to faint.
Oh, he'll be alright.
Well, you better call Mike.
No! I don't have to do that.
But I thought you guys pooled all your tickets.
This isn't one of the pool tickets. This is an extra one Mike gave me.
That no good son of a bitch. He would have kept it all for himself. Oh, shit.
Hey, neighborhood, guess what? I'm leaving. I'm free from the riffraff.
Get back in here.
Damn it, Mikey's turning into a monster.
Hey, Emma, guess what? I'm gonna buy you a telescope so you can look through my window from your own house.
Wealthy people don't act like this.
Baby, give me the telephone.
Start calling someone.
Oh, hello, Mr. Anderson. He's calling his boss. The guy who works for you, yes. I'm just calling to let you know I won't be in Monday. Or Tuesday. Or the next day. Oh, the next day! What? Oh, yeah, I know it's late. I'm sure you must need your sleep. I mean, being a no-good son of a bitch all day must take a lot out of you.
What? Mikey's gonna get himself fired.
Hey, I haven't been drinking. I just wanted to let you know I was asked to describe you the other day, so I said, okay. Imagine a baboon wearing a clown costume trying to do an impression of a Goofy. Squeeze me, I'm fired? Oh, come on, have a heart, please. Oh, well, the circus is in town. I think you want... Hello? Yeah. Oh, this is so much fun. Who do I call next? What's your boss's number?
Oh, no, you're not calling my boss. I'll do that myself.
Wait. Let's do that later, baby. Right now, I want you to go out and buy the most expensive bottle of champagne they make. Why, then go to the most expensive hotel in town and rent us the presidential suite. And why, when all that's done, carry on, you can pick me up in the longest stretch limo you can find.
Oh, darling, I knew you would make it.
Sarah?
Yes?
I was just thinking, it might not be a good idea to tell anybody about this just yet.
You've just told everyone within half a mile of here.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Kyle, that is your ticket, isn't it?
Of course it is. I bought it myself.
I thought you said Mike gave it to you.
He did. I asked him to buy it for me. Surely you can understand why I wouldn't want to tell him. I mean, can you imagine how he'd feel if he knew he bought me the winning ticket?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, I'm gonna get some champagne. Better get packed.
Sarah?
Yes?
Don't you think you want to get dressed first?
Oops.
You've got to stop this right now. Come on, he deserves it. Don't you see what he's trying to get away with?
Maybe he's not thinking straight. This isn't Kyle we know.
All right. Maybe you're right. Let's go in and tell him.
What? I'm not going in there. This is your prank. You tell him.
Hold on, we're in this together. We're both going in there.
There's no way I'm going in there. This is your fiasco. You.
Come on, you big coward. Go in.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing peeking in people's windows? If I ever catch you perverts here again, I'll do a Lorena Bobbitt on you.
I'm in the money. Hi, Laura. This is Kyle. Yeah, I'm returning your phone call. Yeah, I missed you too. No, I didn't miss you. There's nothing between us. Oh, okay, look, I'm a happily married man. I can't do. Hello? Huh. Emma, what are you doing with that shotgun?
There are a lot of perverts out there, and this is the only language they speak. Why are you so jumpy tonight?
It's nothing. I'm just not used to people standing in my window with a shotgun.
Are you going on a trip?
Yeah. So Sarah and I just want to get away for the weekend.
That's a great idea. You know, I've been thinking about you too, and I think you should spend more time in the bedroom.
Emma, how can you say something like that?
Then maybe she wouldn't have those guys over while you're not here.
What guys? What are you talking about?
The one she had over this evening while you were out?
Oh, come off it. You wouldn't have guys over while I was out.
Well, they were right there, trying to hide behind the sofa.
You saw two guys in this house?
Yeah, about a half an hour ago.
Well, did you recognize them?
No, I didn't get a good look at them. And I didn't want to disturb them, because Sarah was in her nightgown.
She was in her nightgown?
The one she usually wears when you two get romantic? You don't always close the curtains upstairs.
That little tramp! Well, that's why she didn't want to go out with me. Oh, she didn't just get any of my money. Two guys?
That's all I saw. There might have been more of them hiding in the other room.
Oh, thanks. That's great. You know, you've been a big help, but now I've got some things I gotta take care of.
Wait, I forgot my gun.
Yeah, I don't think you should be carrying that around at night. Why don't you leave it here? I'll drop it off tomorrow.
Okay, if you say so.
Bitch!
Oh, I almost forgot why I came over. I wanted to know if I could borrow your secret video camera thing. One of my neighbor's dogs has been dumping on my lawn, and I want to prove it on tape.
I don't have a video camera.
Yes, you do. I just saw it right there on the sofa. A video camera hidden in a small box. Maybe one of those perverts brought it over to film themselves trying.
Okay, I mean, that's great. You've been a big help, but I think you should go now. Kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
Maybe I should take the gun.
Good night, Emma. Kyle, are you out of your mind? You're a millionaire.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Oh, hi. Okay. How you doing?
Where are you going?
No place. Sarah and I just want to get away for the night.
What, are you celebrating something?
No. She had a long week, and I thought it'd do her some good.
That's great. Where are you taking her?
I don't know. She's out picking a hotel now.
By herself? Wait, what are you doing? Going to separate hotels?
Oh, well, very funny. She wants to surprise me, so she's out picking the place.
I thought you said you were doing this for her.
I am. I told her we should go out and she should pick the place. Is there something wrong with that?
No,
I mean,
of course not. This is so unlike you. Some of those hotels are so expensive.
Well, we ran into a little extra money.
That's great. What'd you do? Win the lottery?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I wish. Well, she'll be getting home any minute now.
That reminds me, did you check the lottery tickets?
No, forgot. Hey, I'll do it first thing tomorrow.
Come on, I called you a few minutes before the drawing. How'd you forget?
Yeah, Sarah called me upstairs for something. I'm really sorry. Don't worry, I'll pick up a paper and do it first thing in the morning.
All right, well, I gotta get going.
Hey, what the hell is this?
You haven't become one of those guys who wakes up one day and starts shooting everyone, have you?
No, that's Emma's. She brought it over earlier, and I didn't think it was safe for her to be carrying it around, so I made her leave it here.
You're absolutely right.
All right, give it to me. Wait, please, don't give it to me.
Everybody, wait, I'm only kidding. What'd you think I wanted?
Oh! Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. I'll be right back. What are you doing, huh?
Nothing. I was just looking at your CDs here.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hi, Peter. No. No. What was he supposed to tell me? Hello? Peter? Huh. We got cut off. Were you supposed to tell me something, or?
No, not that I can think of.
Hey, Mike. You know a lot about what goes on in the town, don't you?
I guess you could say that.
Have you heard any rumors about Sarah?
No, I haven't heard anything. Why? What's wrong?
Well, Emma came over earlier this evening and said she found Sarah in her nightgown with two guys. Hey, how'd you know they were there?
Huh? Well, no, I didn't know they were there.
Yeah, you did. It was obvious. You looked right there when I said
Well,
it.
it just seems like the best place in this room to hide.
How do you know they were hiding? I didn't say they were hiding.
You said Emma found them. That suggested to me that they were hiding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, maybe they were burglars going through the house. You know, they made some noise. Sarah came downstairs and they hid.
No, I don't think it'd be anything like that. I mean, Sarah would have told me. Besides, nothing's missing.
Well, maybe she didn't tell you because she was distracted. I mean, did anything eventful happen to that?
No. Not really.
Well, it's getting late.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you have Elizabeth's ticket? I promised her I'd bring it home.
Yeah. It's got to be around here somewhere. Well, I don't see it. Say, I'll look for it later and drop it off tomorrow.
Wait, you lost it? Come on, it's got to be around here someplace. She'll kill me if I don't bring it home. One thing she never forget is checking her lottery tickets on Saturday night.
Look, hey, maybe I left it in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Kyle, I'm so sorry for dragging this out, but I think you deserve some punishment for what you're trying to get away with.
Found it. It fell on the floor.
You? Oh, hey, this isn't it. This is one of the pool tickets.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Well, I didn't see it in there. Say, look, what if I just gave you back your $1?
No, wait, are you kidding? That's her ticket. What if I help you look?
No. That's okay. I'll find it.
You know something, friend? I've learned a very important lesson about human nature today. I've learned how easily greed can transform a person. I witnessed a normal, decent, honest guy who gives the shirt off his back to anyone turn into a monster at the snap of a finger. Now, I'm not good enough to judge anyone, especially a good friend. I have a confession to make. The ticket you have.
What are you doing with that gun? Jeez, you shouldn't play with these things.
There's something about the lottery ticket you really, really ought to know.
Please stop bugging me about that. Get out of here! Oh. Mike? Mike? Shit. I didn't mean it, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, get up, Mike. Please, Mike, get up! Mike, I didn't mean to get up, please! Nothing. Just not feeling well.
No, it's more than that. You look terrible. Tell me what happened.
Nothing, really. I'm just exhausted. Say, why don't you go on without me and have limo pick me up later?
Where's Mike?
What? I don't know where he is. Why would I know where Mike would be?
What's his car doing in the closet then?
Doing what? Well, no, well, he came over earlier. And he wanted me to go out with him. But I told him I couldn't, so he left, and his BMW, which is in the driveway, well, it wouldn't start, so I called a taxi.
Wait a second. His 6-month-old BMW wouldn't start? Come on, you don't expect him to leave that. Mike, you can come out now. I know you're in here.
That's what happened. I don't know what you're driving
Get to the rug.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I spilled some wine on it, so I washed it, and now it's in the dryer.
Wait a second. Let me see if I understand this. Less than an hour ago, you realized that you've won $8 million in the lottery, right? And now you're trying to get a stain out of a $20 rug? Come on, why don't you tell me what's really going on here?
I spilled some wine on it, and I wanted to wash it before it dried.
That smell.
I don't smell anything.
Some kind of smoke. Not cigarette smoke, something else, like fireworks. Have you guys been shooting off firecrackers in here again?
No. Besides, I don't smell anything.
Something is up. I must have interrupted you in the middle of one of your pranks. There are no wine glasses on the table, so you couldn't have been drinking any wine, and you couldn't have spilled any on the rug. Mike's car's in the driveway, so he has to be here. Where is he?
I told you, his car wouldn't start, so I called him a taxi.
Okay. So what company did you call?
I don't remember.
All right. Would you like me to press redial and call the last number you called?
Hold it. That won't be necessary. You're right. We were in the middle of a prank.
I knew it. Okay, don't tell me. I want to try to figure this one out for myself.
If you must, but I really don't...
First off, I know that I'm winning the lottery is true. Because there's no way you'd let me spend the thousands of dollars I just did on hotels and limousines for a practical joke. Also, I know that this prank must have started before you knew you won.
What makes you say that?
Because I know you. There's no way you'd waste your time on something as ridiculous as a prank right after running into that kind of money. You're not one of those typical, unimaginative, lottery-winning morons who claim he'll keep on living his life the same he always has.
Sarah, let's get going. The limo's waiting.
I know that you or your friends must have been sneaking around this house where you're supposed to be at the pine tree.
No, we were there. Well, at least I was there.
You had to have been in this room. We left your secret video camera thing right there in the sofa.
Sarah, please, let's just go in. You saw the video camera too?
Yeah, I did. Okay, and Mike's car's in the driveway, so you don't care whether or not I know he's here. My guess is he's hiding. Probably in the closet.
Oh, what makes you say that, honey?
You were standing here when I walked in. What I can't figure out is what you did with the rug.
Sarah, limo's waiting. Why don't we just get going?
I can't help it. You've got me so curious. Whatever it is you're hiding from me must be pretty important. I mean, how could you bother with anything an hour after winning the lottery?
Let's just forget about it. It was a nothing prank, and I'm too embarrassed to tell you about it. Say, let's go spend some money.
Sounds good to me. Oh, you're going to love the hotel I found us. Even the doorman had perfect Oxford Brooklyn accents. Oh, Mike, don't forget to turn off the lights. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
It's a cell phone ringing.
I'm sure it's nothing. Let's get going.
I think it's coming from in here.
Sarah, please don't open that door.
The door's stuck. Come on, Mike, open up. I know
Sarah,
you're in
Sarah, please
there.
don't open that door. Please,
Oh, God, Mike, this is not funny. Okay, right. Ha ha, great. You guys are really getting good at this. Okay, joke's over, Mike. You can get up now. Mike, come on, do nice enough. Mike? Mike? What did you do?
It was an accident.
Is he dead?
No, I want you to listen to me. It was just
You
an
stay away from me.
No, Sarah, just listen to me for a
You
second.
get away from me!
Sarah, you don't
Don't
understand.
come any closer!
Sarah, it was just an
If you
accident.
come any closer, I'll scream!
Sarah, I'm your husband! Okay, it's better now. Come over and sit down. Come over and sit down. Now listen to me. It was just an accident.
Just tell me what happened.
It was an accident. He must have somehow found out about the ticket, and he came over to try and claim it. We started arguing, and then he jumped at me with a knife. I picked up the gun to try and scare him, and it went off. You gotta believe me, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
He attacked you with a knife?
Yeah, it just went crazy. Don't you see, I had to do it. It was self-defense.
I thought you said it was an accident.
It was. I didn't mean to shoot him.
Where'd you get the gun from?
Well, Emma was carrying it around earlier, and I made her leave it here.
What, you borrowed a shotgun?
No, I didn't borrow it.
And how did you know you won the lottery? Did you call him?
No, I didn't.
Well, then you must have known what the winning numbers were. So it must have been one of your pool tickets. Kyle, did you kill him for his share of the money?
No, how can you say something
How
like...
do you know you won?
Okay, I called him. I called him when you were out getting the limo. I was so excited, I just had to tell him.
I just pressed the redial button on this phone, and his cell phone isn't ringing. Hello? Yes, who is this, please? Thank you. Who's Laura Evans?
I don't know who she is. Gee, I must have dialed the wrong number.
I just pressed the redial button, so that was the last call that you made. How could the last call you made have been a wrong number?
I don't remember.
And where's the knife?
What?
Well, the knife. Remember, you said he came at you with a knife. So where's the knife?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be around here someplace.
There's no knife.
What?
There's no knife when you cut the bullshit and tell me what really happened!
Hey, I'll tell you. The ticket isn't mine. He bought it for his wife and left it with the pool tickets. A little while ago, he came over demanding it back. I don't know. Why wouldn't he just leave? He picked up the gun and he was playing with it, and I took it away from him, and it went off. All of a sudden, he was lying on the ground. I didn't mean to shoot him. It was an accident. You gotta believe me.
Kyle, how could you do this to us?
I can't explain how I did it. It just happened.
It just happened? My husband steals a lottery ticket from his best friend, kills him in cold blood. Oh, it just happened. Just like that. That's all. It just happened?
I don't know what else to say. It doesn't matter what I say. It's all over. I'm gonna call the police.
Give me the phone.
What?
You heard me. Just give me the phone.
But it's over. I have to call the police.
And tell them what? That you murdered your best friend by mistake?
I don't know what else to do.
If you call the police, they'll take the ticket, you'll get the electric chair, and I'll become a widow.
But I don't know what to do.
And we'll get rid of the body.
Get rid of the body.
Yeah, it's that simple. We just take all his ID, wrap him up in the rug, and dump him in the river.
Dump him in the river?
Yeah.
Like a pile of garbage? No. No, there's no way you're dumping my friend in the river. He deserves a decent burial with at least a shred of dignity.
You self-righteous hypocrite. You gunned down the guy in cold blood, and now you're worried about his funeral? You've got a warped sense of morality.
I didn't kill him in cold blood. It was an accident. Why don't you believe me?
It doesn't matter what I believe. It's what the police are going to believe. You borrowed a shotgun, pointed at your best friend, and pulled the trigger. No jury is ever going to believe that was an accident.
I just don't know what you want me to do.
All right. I've got it. Look at me. This is how it happened. You were up in your room reading when you hear someone prowling around. You come downstairs to check it out, pick up the shotgun, and see what you believe is a burglar. It's really dark, so you don't recognize him. He jumps at you, and in self-defense, you point the gun at him, and it goes off by mistake. Happens all the time.
I don't know. Well, they're gonna want to know what he was doing here.
Oh, setting up some kind of a prank. Everyone knows you guys pull pranks on each other.
Yeah, but how could I have not recognized him?
Yeah, you're right. There's too much light in here. I'll change the bulb. This one was supposed to be for the night light. Should be better. Let's see. There, how's that?
I don't know. It's still pretty obvious.
Yeah, it is. All right, go upstairs and give me a pair of my stockings.
Why?
Just do it. And hurry up. Here we go. God, Mike, you're so heavy. There. Is that about where it was?
No, he was closer to the sofa.
Closer to the sofa. Okay. One more time. Come on, Mike. You can do it. Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Give me the stockings. Come on. There. Now there's no way you could have recognized him.
Did you put a sheet over him or something? I can't bear looking at him anymore.
Listen to me. You have got to pull yourself together. Because if you screw this one up, it's the electric chair.
I don't know if I can handle this. I'm already starting to get pains in my stomach.
Well, here. Let me see if I can help you. Imagine yourself sitting in a room with concrete block walls. Your hands and your feet are strapped on either side of you. A man comes in, dressed as a doctor, and he shaves little spots off your head and your legs. Then he places little pads with wires attached to them on these spots. Next to you, a priest is reciting the 23rd Psalm. Through a large plate glass window, you see 12 solemn faces. One of them mine, ready to witness the life being snuffed out of a man. Worried about dignity now?
Okay, stop it.
No, I think you need to hear this. So you're worried about dignity, are you? They place a big old sheet of plastic underneath you before they zap you. Do you know why?
Stop it, please, stop it.
All right. Let me put it this way. You have two choices. One of them is a warm beach, expensive restaurants, champagne. Me? The other is you, 6 feet under, while some other man sleeps in your wife's bed.
Okay, I'll handle it. Sorry, Mike.
Okay, Okay, now go upstairs and put on your pajamas when I set this up to the police. Go on. Hurry up.
ID and dump him in the river.
Officer, please. It was an accident. He was my best friend.
Okay. So you were upstairs sleeping. What time did you fall asleep?
I guess it must have been around 10.
10. What time did you wake up this morning?
I don't know. Maybe 9:30?
9:30? 9:30.
Yeah.
Well, someone's a very good sleeper. You know, I can't think of anyone who falls asleep at 10 o'clock and is still able to wake up at 9:30 in the morning.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just an old habit of mine. I do that every time I hear something that doesn't make sense. Now, if you'd taken out a life insurance policy on this guy this morning, I would have gone,
Come on, there's nothing unusual about a guy who sleeps late, is there?
Not really. All right, so you were upstairs sleeping. Now, what exactly did you hear?
I don't know. I heard something.
Was it footsteps? Was it paper shuffling? Was it tap dancing?
I guess it must have been footsteps.
Is the door open or closed?
Closed?
All right. Now, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go up to your room, and I want you to close the door behind you.
You want me to
I'm going to make different types of noises, and I want you to yell every time that you hear something.
Okay, but I don't see how that's going to help. Okay, I'm closing the door now.
Suspect is dead.
I heard that.
Thank God Almighty. All right, that's good enough. Come on down. All right, all you heard was the door being kicked in.
You kicked in my door?
Yeah, that's how we got in, and that's how your jam got broken. He must have kicked it open.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I remember hearing a loud bang. Well, that's probably what it was.
Probably. Do you have a phone in your room?
Oh, yeah, I had the cordless with me.
All right. So you're upstairs alone. You hear the door being kicked in. Why did you call the police?
I didn't know it was the door being kicked in. Hey, it could have been my wife coming home.
Oh, I see. Your wife kicks the door open when she comes home.
Officer, please. I don't feel very well.
All right. So, hear the door being kicked in. You come downstairs. Now, what do you see?
Well, it was dark. I was frightened.
Naturally.
I came downstairs and saw Mike standing right over there.
You mean you saw someone standing there? You didn't know it was Mike then, right?
Oh, no. I mean,
he didn't even look a little familiar to you.
He had a stocking over his face, and it was dark.
Well, how dark was it? Was there any light on?
Well, just that lamp over there on the table.
That one. This one here? Well, this one doesn't give off much light. This is a 15-watt bulb. Isn't there any other bulbs? Like this 60-watt by any chance? You ought to put this one in.
Well, actually, that's the bulb that was in there, and then it blew. That smaller bulb is the only one I could find.
Wait a minute. Are you sure this isn't any good? It's not tinkling. When they blow, it usually tinkles when you shake it. All right, so you came downstairs. Where's the shotgun that you borrowed?
It was over by the front door, and I didn't borrow it. What's that supposed to mean?
This is really odd. Okay, Mike was here, and you were there. And the gun's on this side of the room? You had to walk right past him to get to the gun.
Yeah,
But there's hardly any light on. How did you even see the gun?
I probably remembered where it was.
This isn't making any sense to me. All right, you come downstairs, and you see a man in your living room with a stocking over his face. You walk to the other side of the room, and you pick up the gun. And instead of pointing at him right here, you walk back, passing him again, just to wind up where you were in the first place. And all this time, he didn't say a word to you?
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
All right, you had the gun, and he was unarmed. Why didn't you just tell him to get out?
He came charging at me.
But why would he come charging at someone carrying a gun?
I don't know.
All right, so where exactly was he standing when he fired?
Right where you are now. And then he fell back. And then he didn't move anymore.
He fell back? You're saying that he fell on his back?
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
What? This doesn't make any sense. All right, you shot him in the chest. And it's a good shot, by the way. There's no exit wound. But we found him lying on his back. You didn't turn him over while you were trying to revive him, did you?
I don't remember.
But how did the blood get on the rug? You didn't shoot anyone else tonight, did you?
Officer, please. I was in a state of shock. Maybe I could have rolled him over without remembering.
Wait a minute. There's something else here.
Well, what is it?
Okay, Mike was here. And he comes charging at you, and you shoot at him, and he falls down on his back.
Is something wrong?
Hold on. All right, you were here. Now, you could have just easily... He must have known you were home. Your BMW is right out there in the driveway.
Oh, that's not my car. That's Mike's.
Mike's? But that doesn't make any sense. The guy goes to all this trouble to conceal his identity with the stocking. And then he parks his BMW out in the driveway? The guy wasn't stupid or anything, was he?
Well, I don't know. Stupid.
Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Hey, this is easier than I thought. She doesn't have a clue.
Are you kidding me? She practically has the case solved. Listen to me. You're screwing up big time, and they're this close to being dragged out of here in handcuffs.
Do you think she knows?
Yeah, she might. What was she so interested in the rug for?
I don't know. Actually, I think she was more interested in the floor underneath. I think she knows it was moved.
You told me this is exactly where it was.
Well, this is. Look, see over here? See where the floor is faded?
Yeah?
It fits like a puzzle piece.
Well, then what was she looking for? Listen to me. You're talking way too much. Don't volunteer anything. You're acting like you're trying to solve a crime. Remember, this was supposed to be an accident.
Oh, hello. It's only going to take 1 minute, all right? Just need to take a few photos. All right, thank you. All right, can you pick it up? Pick up the rug. Pick it up carefully. Carefully. Thank you. All right, one more. Can you hold it up? Hold it up to you. A little bit to your right. No, perfect. Smile, please. Thank you. All right. Got pictures. Careful, please. Notes. Anything else? No. I guess this is an open and shut case.
So this will be ruled an accident?
Yep. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because there's no motive. Your husband had no reason to kill him, and there's always a motive.
Absolutely.
Always. You know, there's still a few more things that I don't understand.
Like what?
Like the car, for one thing. According to my notes, the break-in happened at 11:10. Now, that would have been about 45 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, so?
So I just checked the engine on his car, and it's completely cold. Now that means it must have been sitting there for at least an hour and a half. What did he do? Just wait almost an hour before coming in?
Well, you know, he could have parked down the street waiting for us to leave before he pulled in. That way the engine wouldn't have had time to warm up.
And what time did you leave the household?
I guess it must have been around 10:30. Yeah, you know, that kind of makes sense. He could have seen my car leave and then pulled in.
No. The break-in happened at 11:10. Now that still leaves him waiting outside for over half an hour.
Well, what if the sound that woke Kyle up wasn't the door being kicked in? What if Mike was inside the house the whole time, and what Kyle heard was something else, like something dropping?
No. He said he recognized the sound of the door being kicked in.
Oh, he did.
I can't even figure out why he was even here. Okay, he didn't have any weapons, so he had no intention of harming you. And he certainly wasn't going to rob the place with his BMW parked out in the driveway. So that means he must have been looking for something. Oh, wait, what?
Hello? Yes, she's here. It's for you.
Me? Oh, thanks. Hello? What have you got? Yeah? Yeah, they'll break the case wide open. Who was it? Wait a minute, is that the screwy lady with the gun? A half hour? Okay, all right. I don't know. Contact every limousine company within 50 miles and, yeah, track down the driver. I don't know, maybe he saw something. All right, thanks. Well, folks, we have a break. It seems that your neighbor called and said that she saw a limo parked in front of your house for a half an hour during the time of the shooting.
You don't have to check out the limo.
Why? Do you know what it was there for?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I was in it. I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest with you. Oh, Kyle. I know this is going to hurt you, but I have no choice now. Mike and I were having an affair. Oh, it didn't mean anything, honest, baby. I didn't mean for it to go this far. He began to obsess over me, so I had to tell him it was over. And he flipped. He really scared me. He began to say things like, if I can't have you, no one can. This afternoon, he called me and told me that he bought a gun. So the only thing I could think to do was to get away and hide for a while and wait for him to come to his senses.
But why were you out in the limo for a half an hour?
When we saw Mike's car in the driveway, I wanted to wait for him to leave.
Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense. You just told me that you were afraid Mike was going to do something. That was your very reason for going to the hotel.
Yes.
Now, that being the case, how could you just sit there knowing that he was in the house alone? He must have assumed that he didn't know Mike was there because there was hardly any light on.
Well, I didn't think he wanted to hurt Kyle. It was me he was after. Come to think of it, he was probably in the house the whole time, waiting for me to come home.
You know, you're really good at this. Huh. All right, well, look, it's getting really late. I think we can wrap it up for tonight. The only real problem I have left is with this rug. All right, I'm going to send some lab boys over tomorrow to take some samples. So don't touch it, all right? Good night.
You are wonderful. You're a genius. You know, I think your affair story made her feel sorry for me.
Well, that's a nice thing about affairs. Only two people have to know they exist. At least most of them.
Well, do you think she's convinced?
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, she would have sealed off this area as a crime scene. Now listen to me. All you have to do is act normal. You are going to get your job back. You are not going to shop around for waterfront property. And above all, you are not, I repeat, not going to let anyone know that we won the lottery. Got it?
Come on, baby. I don't think we have to be that cautious.
The only thing that kept you from being arrested was lack of motive. If she finds out about the tickets from Elizabeth, you'll get the share.
No. I'd like it to be twice as big as a house. Well, why would I buy one with a sail when I can get one with a motor for the same price? Well, what do you do when there's no wind? Look, I'm not going to spend $500,000 of my hard-earned money on a boat just so I can read a book on it. Look, I gotta go. I'll tell you what, I'll think about it.
Elizabeth just told me. What happened?
Oh, Peter, it was a terrible mistake. Mike was hiding in this living room with a stocking over his face, and he jumped at me. I thought he was a burglar.
He jumped at you? What did he do that for?
I don't know. Maybe he was setting up a prank or something. Or, hey, maybe he wanted to get back at me for what I did yesterday.
I don't understand. Why would he put a stocking over his face? Why would he jump at you? That's not Mike. This is crazy.
I know. It doesn't make any sense at all. Look, I didn't know who he was. And I'll admit, I was scared.
Man, you must feel awful.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to live with this.
I've got to take some of the blame myself.
What are you talking about? This had nothing to do with you. It's all my fault.
It has a lot to do with me. I was in on it. Not him coming in the house, but the rest of it.
Rest of what? What are you talking about?
You mean he didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What was he supposed to tell me? Peter, what's the matter?
It's nothing.
No. What was he supposed to tell me? What were you supposed to do?
It's just a prank. He wanted you to think that he was a burglar. So he put the stocking on his face and jumped at you.
He put the stocking on his face?
Yeah.
Look, I think we could use a drink. I'll go see what we've got.
That sounds great.
Hey, Peter, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was just wondering about something.
Oh. Well, all we have left is some brandy. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Here, this always helps.
Thanks.
We've been friends for a long time now, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
We've always leveled with each other, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Will you level with me now?
Sure.
Do you think it was an accident?
Yeah. I guess so.
What do you mean you guess so?
I don't know what I mean. I'm just trying to understand.
Oh, come on. You can't possibly believe I'd kill my best friend.
No, I'm sure you couldn't have, but I thought I was your best friend.
If I'd wanted to kill him, I wouldn't have done it this way, in my house, and made up a story like this. I would have killed him out in the woods, taken away his ID, and dumped him in the river.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I would have put him in a wood chipper, spread him all over the forest. What'd the police say?
Well, they spent about 5 hours tearing this place apart, and then they concluded it was an accidental shooting.
No, they didn't.
What?
They didn't tear this place apart, because if they had, they would have found this.
What's that?
A video recorder. And do you know where it was? It was right there on the entertainment center, and it recorded everything that happened in this room last night. What's the matter? Why do you look so upset? Come on now, this will really prove it was an accident, right?
Right. No, I'm not upset. That's great.
You look like you're upset.
No, I'm not. Really. It's just this is a horrible thing that happened, and well, the idea of it being on tape kind of bothers me.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it home and have a look at it before I bring it to Elizabeth.
Wait. Say, why don't you leave it here? I'd like to have a look at it, too.
All right, we can watch it together.
Okay, sure. No, we can't. My VCR's not working. Tell you what, I'll look at it and drop it off later.
No, I want to watch it now. I'm going to take it home and look at it.
Wait. Why do you want that tape?
I want to see what happened. What's so wrong with that?
I just don't think you should be satisfying your own curiosity at Mike's expense, that's all.
Come on! Wait a minute. I just thought of something. I bet a TV station would probably pay a fortune for this.
No. There's no way I'm letting the TV station get a hold of that. It's staying right here. Now give it to me.
No way. This isn't your tape. I'm going to sell it and give the money to Elizabeth. She could use it for a college fund.
She doesn't have any children.
Maybe her mother wants to go.
Look, this case is just about closed. The police believe it was an accident because it was an accident. Oh, who knows what it might look like on tape? My goodness, what if they consider it some kind of new evidence or something?
Tell you what, I'll watch it myself first before I do anything.
I don't know. I got it. You say you want to sell the tape so you can make some money to give to Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, how much do you think you can get for it?
I don't know. $200, maybe $300.
I'll give you $50,000.
$50,000? Come off. You don't have that kind of money.
Okay, look. I'm going to tell you something that you may find hard to believe. But before I do, you got to promise that it won't leave this room.
Okay, I promise.
I won $8 million in the lottery last night.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. It was the most incredible coincidence. The best thing and the worst thing that ever happened in my life happened on the same night.
Yeah, that's some coincidence. And I could see why you'd want to keep that a secret. Some people might think that that was Mike's ticket.
Well, it wasn't. It was mine. Knowing I had it made me nervous. I probably wasn't thinking clearly. And look, I don't even remember pulling the trigger. Can't you see how this whole thing could have been an accident?
Yeah. All right. You say you'll give me $50,000 if I give you the tape? It's a deal. When do I get my money?
You'll have to wait a few weeks. I can't cash the ticket just yet.
I'm not waiting a few weeks. I know once you cash it, you're going to disappear.
But I haven't got $50,000 now.
No. But you do have a lot of credit cards. You could write checks off of them. I'm sure they're good for, I don't know, $10,000, so I'll accept that as a down payment.
Okay, you got a deal. Where'd I put them?
What are you going to do with the money?
Well, I don't know if I'll have much left after I'm done paying off my friends.
You're not paying me off.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is set up a fund for Elizabeth. If she accepts it.
You won't have to do that. She's going to make a fortune off this.
Well, that's good if she can make some...
sues you.
What?
For wrongful death.
What's that supposed to mean? This was an accident.
I guess when you kill someone and it's so wrong, they call it wrongful.
I didn't kill anyone. The gun did. What's the use? It doesn't matter much anymore. Here's your payoff. Now you're an accomplice.
Good afternoon. Sorry to barge in on you like this.
No, that's okay, Lieutenant.
I don't think we've met before. I'm Lieutenant Nelson.
Oh, that's a friend of mine, Peter.
Oh.
So you must be the officer in charge of this case.
Yeah, sort of. They give me all the ones that don't add up.
Excuse me?
Did you know the deceased?
Sure, I know. He was my best friend.
I thought I was your
Do you
best
have any
friend.
idea why they might have been here last night?
No, I can't think of any.
Tell her.
Tell her what?
Well, tell her what you just told me. You know
Okay,
exactly.
okay. I knew what he was doing here. He was playing a practical joke. It was really stupid. He wanted Kyle to think that there was a burglar in the house.
Wait, so you were inside the house during the shooting?
No, I wasn't in here. I was waiting outside.
All right. Maybe you can help me out. Because there's something that I don't understand. You seem like a normal enough guy. Now, what was this prank supposed to be about? You break into a guy's house, you pretend you're a burglar, and then you jump out from behind a corner? That's the joke? Was that supposed to be funny? What else? Were you going to come charging through the door in a gorilla suit? What else? What am I missing here? What was so funny?
I guess he thought it was funny.
Huh. Okay. So, you were outside. Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything.
What about the limo?
What limo? What are you talking about?
Do you know what makes me angry? Oh, people who lie. I can't stand it. I hate it. I really, really, really hate people who lie. You know why? There's no way you could have not noticed that limo parked in front of the house for a half an hour. So that means that you weren't here.
No, I wasn't.
Really? Well, you know what? I can arrest you right now. But instead, if you hold this pencil to your nose and sit in the corner acting like Pinocchio while I talk to Kyle, I might think about letting you go.
Yes, ma'am. Officer, ma'am. I promise I'll never do it again.
Good. Did lab boys come by for samples yet?
No, not yet. Lieutenant, what seems to be the problem with the rug?
All right, come here. Down here on the rug, there's one big stain right there, all right? And there's a small one right on top of it. Now, look at the floor underneath.
Oh, what's it supposed to mean?
All right, now, here on the rug, there's one big stain, and there's a small one right on top of it. Now, if you look at the floor underneath, you're going to see the same two stains, but you're also going to see a third one. How do two stains on the rug make three stains on the floor?
I'm sorry, I still don't think...
It means the rug's been moved. You can tell by the fading on the floor that this is approximately where the rug was. But what happened was while it was wet, someone lifted it. And later, when they placed it back, they inverted it. And they placed it on backwards. So that small stain made the small stain underneath it, but later, it made that one.
Well, I don't remember much. I was in a state of shock. Maybe I could have moved it while I was trying to revive him.
Well, I'm going to let the lab boys figure that one out. Okay. Pinocchio, we're going. I got to take you down to the station.
I had nothing to do with this.
I know. Calm down. This is serious business. Oh, listen. There's one more thing. The deceased wife talked about some kind of video camera, and now she can't find it. Do you know anything about...
No, I knew he had a camera, but...
Box.
A small box,
yeah,
really?
Would you mind moving for a second, please?
Moving?
Get up and sit down now. Hold it. Now. Well, look at this. Could this be it? Could this be the deceased camera?
I don't know
what to do in here.
I really don't.
Why didn't you tell me about it last night?
I didn't notice it.
You didn't notice in your own living room?
No.
No? Shoot. Well, why did he leave it here? This box is obviously meant to conceal a camera. Do you have any idea why the deceased would have left it here?
Stop calling him that. He was always carrying that thing around.
Wait a minute. Maybe he left it here to tape the practical joke, and then he was going to send it to America's Funniest Home Videos or something. Yeah.
No, I don't think he'd do that.
All right, well, now I got to take it down to the lab and take a look at it. We're going.
Why don't I leave you my telephone number?
Now. Go to the door. Open it. Now.
Hello, Sarah. It's me. It's over. Everything. I'm dead. No, you don't understand. Mike left the video camera in the entertainment center and taped the whole thing, and now the police have it. I don't have time to calm down. I gotta get out of here right now before they... Okay. Okay, I'll wait. 5 minutes. Hurry.
Come on, Kyle, I know you're in here. I'm not leaving until you come out.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I've come to talk this over. You think you can just call me on the phone and tell me it's over just like that?
Look, I don't have time to talk right now. What if I call you later tonight?
I'm not waiting that long. You're going to tell me right now, and I'm not leaving until I get an answer.
Please, I was in a hurry. I was just... Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I still want to see you. Hey, what if we catch a movie later?
Oh, I knew you wouldn't give me up that easy.
Yeah, look, I'm really busy right now. Oh, no. Sarah, if she finds you here, I'm dead. Quick, hide in the closet. Get in the closet.
All right, tell me about the video camera. What? A microphone? The place is bugged? come off it. This place isn't bugged. You're just being paranoid.
I just don't think we should talk to you.
Please stop. Now tell me, what was the video camera doing here?
I don't know. He must have left it to record a prank or something.
Well, where was it?
Over here on the entertainment center.
How long can a camera record for?
It had a 2-hour tape in it.
Not only does it have you shooting him, it has me tampering with the crime scene. They're gonna think I'm premeditated and I'm an accomplice. We're both going to jail. I gotta get out of here now.
Don't talk so loud! Oh my God, it's the detective!
Oh, I gotta let her see me here. I gotta hide.
No, don't hide in here. Hide in the kitchen. Hide in the kitchen. Go in the kitchen.
Well, we have a little problem now, don't we?
All right, I'm ready.
The tape is blank.
Tape is blank?
Yeah, I don't need a VCR to check it. Just push through and look through the viewfinder. I thought you'd be just a little bit more disappointed. That's your only chance to prove it really happened.
Oh, blasted! Why the hell did this thing work?
I know. You know, that really could have helped me. That was the only tape in the camera, right?
Well, it must have been. I didn't touch it.
Listen, Kyle, I have a little hypothetical question for you. Now, if Sarah would have shot Mike for some reason, would you love her enough to take the blame?
What kind of question is that? What does this have to do with Sarah?
Well, we got in touch with the limousine company, and the driver said that she was inside the house most of the time that he was waiting for her in the car. And as a matter of fact, he was sure that she was inside at 11:15. Now, that would have been about the time that you claimed to have shot him.
No, he must have been mistaken. She was not in this house, and there's no way my wife could shoot anyone.
Really? Yeah, you're right. She's not the type. You know, people as wealthy as her seldom shoot other people. They usually hire people to do that.
What makes you think she's wealthy?
Oh, come on. Anyone who spends $600 to drive them 5 miles, I think is doing pretty well. And then the hotel, a $1,200 suite for one night, and then she tips the driver $200.
She doesn't go out very often?
No kidding. You know, I can't even figure out why she's even living in this neighborhood. You know, with all the riffraff around here. Listen, have you forgiven her yet?
For what?
For what? Oh, for having an affair with your best friend?
Oh, that! Yeah, well, we're working it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. Good. All right, listen, I'm sorry to bother you.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah. There's one more thing. My brother drives a limo, and, he was wondering if he could give this to Sarah. You know, a little sort of...
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. All right. Have a good night.
Oh, you too.
I can't get over how easy it is to commit a murder in this town.
Let's not talk in here.
Come on, it's over. She's got nothing. We got away with it.
Let's forget about everything and go get some lunch. Why don't you go get changed? You gotta get out of here. She'll be down any minute.
Why would I want to do that for?
Come on, this is no time for fooling around. Don't you understand? She's upstairs.
I know she is. I'd like to talk to her.
Please stop. This isn't
Sarah,
funny.
would you come downstairs, please?
What are you doing? She's gonna kill me. What do you want?
It's not what I want. It's what we want. Who are you? Kyle, who is this? I guess you could call me a friend of the family. Kyle, who is this? Or maybe the backdoor lady. Let's just say I've become a very important person in your life. Who is this woman, and what is she doing in my house? Aren't you going to introduce us?
I'm sorry, baby. I don't
What
know
are
who
you doing? What? I was in the closet. I heard everything. And I thought this was a nice neighborhood.
This is Laura Evans. She's an old friend of mine that I...
You've been cheating on me?
It was nothing. She was
having an affair.
She came on to me.
That's it. You've got exactly 5 seconds to get out of this house, or I'm going to call the police. Would you like me to do that for you? What do you want? Does that mean you're willing to make some kind of a deal? How much? Please don't insult me. You don't have a clue, do you? Aren't you just a little bit curious about a woman hiding in a closet in your house? Just tell me what you want and get out. Well, there's a lot of things I want, but I'll settle for him. My husband? You want my husband. You are out of your mind. I'm out of my mind. I'm not the one shooting house guests in the living room.
Listen, baby, I'm so sorry.
You get out of here! You get out of here! I hate you! Oh, sweetheart, don't worry. There's times when I have to yell at him like that, too. You just tell me what you really want and get out! I have, and I'll make it simple. I want him, and he'll learn to love me. And if you stay out of our way, well, I'll keep my mouth shut. But if you don't, I'll go to the police, and you'll both go to jail. I'll give you until tomorrow to make your decision. Do you really think he'd leave me just like that? Well, of course I do. I don't think anyone's worth spending life behind bars for.
It's a policewoman! Scared the hell out of me. Do you have any idea what time it is?
No, it's late, but I had to see you.
Hey, wait, what did the police want to know?
They want to know where Sarah gets her money.
Well, what'd you tell them?
I told them she was a hooker.
You told the police my wife's a hooker?
I said she was expensive.
How could you do this to me?
I was only trying to help. The tape I gave the detective was blank.
Yeah, I know. Can I have my $10,000 back?
This one isn't.
What are you talking about?
This is the one that was in the video camera. I switched it while you're in the kitchen.
That's the tape that was in the camera? What's on it?
Everything. You shot him in cold blood. How could you? The look on his face. Surprise. Then death.
I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Well, you did, didn't you? And now he's dead. And you're a millionaire. It's not right.
Look, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't pull the trigger. It was just an accident.
This isn't fair. We've been friends for a long time. Now I've been given the responsibility of being your judge.
Maybe you should be my judge. I mean, why should my life be in the hands of 12 jurors who know nothing about me? Look, I don't care what it looks like on tape. It was an accident. That's all it was. I didn't mean to shoot him, and if my going to jail would bring him back, I would. But it won't, so here we are. Look, if you really think I did it, then just give him the tape. But you better be damn sure, because not only will that make you my judge, it may make you my executioner.
I'm the only one that's seen the tape. Do you feel tempted?
No, I don't feel tempted. I'm not the monster you think I am.
Here, have it.
I don't understand.
It was copy protected.
Copy protected? Copy protected. Hey, Peter. Why did Mike leave the video camera?
He wanted to catch the look on your face when he jumped out at you with a stop.
Wait, Peter.
don't go just yet. What's the matter?
I don't know. Something about the room. I just don't want to be alone.
You mean like it's haunted or something?
I think I'm starting to hear voices.
I've read about that stuff. Sometimes when people die violently, they like to hang around. I'd like to help, but bye.
Sarah? Sarah, is that you? Who's there? Is anyone there? This isn't funny. Who are you? Who do you want? I'm so cold. Let me out. Mike! Oh my God! Mike, I didn't mean! Mike! Oh my best friend!
I thought Peter was your best friend.
What?
I thought Peter was your best friend.
Mike? It's you! You're alive!
I know. No thanks to you.
I must be dreaming. How?
I hope not.
I shot you. You were dead.
I know. I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
No, I didn't shoot you. The gun shot you.
The gun shot me?
It did. It went off by itself.
I know.
But the police were here. They took you away.
Oh, you must mean Edna. Hey, Edna, come on out here and arrest this guy for being dumb enough to fall for this thing. I'd like you to meet a good friend of mine, Edna Crumb.
Hello.
You're not a detective?
No, I work in a deli, but I want to be a police person someday when I make a really good detective.
And the coroner?
That was Tony from Produce, and the other guys were stock clerks.
But how could you set this up? I mean, how could this be a prank? You didn't know I was going to shoot you.
Correct. I didn't know you were going to shoot me. Peter was supposed to. I had arranged for Emma to leave that very special shotgun here.
Wait a minute. Emma's in on this too?
No, she loves drama. Anyway, Peter and I were to come over and pretend to get into a fight over the ticket. Then I was going to claim the ticket was mine. He was going to point the gun at me to try to get it back.
How do you know about the ticket?
Oh, that's right. You still don't know about that. We'll get to that later. When you're right about the shotgun, it does go off by itself. Thanks to Edna's masterful mechanical ability. Once you cock it, all you gotta do is shake it and it fires.
Why'd you have to do that?
Well, half of this prank was supposed to be on Peter. I didn't tell him about the trigger or that fake blood packet I had in my hand. The plan was only for him to point the gun at me. I didn't tell him it was gonna go off. But as usual, he chickened out and never showed up. He said he had some kind of nightmare about kangaroos in the French Revolution Army uniforms or something. Now, when Emma told me that you made her leave it over here, I got a little nervous, but then it hit me. Why not have Kyle shoot me?
And the phone. You must have rigged the phone too.
Edna's pretty good with all that.
But wait, who called you while you were in the closet?
Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. That was Elizabeth. She wanted me to bring home some carrots.
Wasn't that a really good idea, right about the rug?
That was brilliant.
You know, I really wish it could have lasted longer. You know what I was going to say next? I could prove that the stocking was put on you after you were dead.
How could you prove that?
So simple. All you had to say that there was no traces of carbon dioxide on it. So you couldn't have been breathing when it was put on you.
That's a good one.
Oh, you don't think Peter's all upset about the whole Pinocchio thing, are you?
Oh, he'll get over it. He made $10,000 off the deal. Oh, yeah, that money was supposed to be for my wife. He's probably over there right now trying to give it to her. Now, Kyle, my friend, it is time for the bad news.
Bad news. Knowing you're alive, there's nothing you can tell me that could be bad news.
Well, there is.
Wait. Before you tell me, I got some good news for you. This here is an $8 million lottery ticket, and it's half yours. Half mine. Did he say half mine?
Well, I guess some good has come out of this after all. At least you're half honest now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kyle, I hate to do this to you, but this is not a winning ticket!
What are you talking about? I saw the drawing on TV.
Sorry, Kyle.
What do you mean I saw
You saw a taped lottery drawing that was recorded 3 weeks ago. I had the VCR set up under your TV.
Wow. You got me. You really got me. How could I be that stupid?
Well,
Hey, wait a minute! How are you doing this to me?
I didn't mean for it to drag out this far, okay? I would have ended it earlier, but it's been so nice having Peter around the house helping the widow with all the household chores. You cleaned the gutters today. Tomorrow he promised to mow the lawn.
Wait, you gotta tell
And
me.
don't worry, I plan on coming out of his closet tomorrow night.
Wait, there's still one thing I don't understand. Sarah was close to you the whole time, moving your body, but putting the stocking over your head. How could she not know you were still alive?
You know, that's been bothering me too. You know what I think? She knew I was alive.
No, you can't think that.
Oh, come on, it was obvious. She had to have known. She could have called an ambulance. She probably figured the ticket was mine and knew it wouldn't be long before I was really dead.
Maybe I can arrest her.
No, this is serious here. Hey, wait a second. She still thinks that's a winning ticket. Why don't we teach her a little lesson?
No, I think she's been through enough.
Oh, no. We don't have to do anything all that drastic. What if we told her that we were gonna...
Hello? Oh, hi. No, she's not here. You better get over quick, okay?
I'll be right over.
I hate that thing.
When's she coming home?
She should have been here already. You better get in the closet. Hey, Mike. Do you want to talk?
About what?
About what? I tried to steal your money, then I dragged your body in the closet. Don't you think we have something to talk about?
Look, don't be so hard on yourself. You did what you had to, and after a while, you would have given me back the money.
I would?
Well, half of it.
Hey, Mike, what would you have done?
Me?
Yeah, what if all this had happened to you?
You mean if I would have won the lottery and shot you?
Yeah, what would you have done?
That's easy. I would have pinned it on Elizabeth and ran off to Costa Rica.
Hey, here she comes.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Get in there.
what are we going to do about that bimbo mistress of yours?
Listen to me. She's not my mistress. She's nothing. And I'd be crazy to leave you for her.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do when she goes to the police?
Well, I'd rather spend the rest of my life behind bars than be without you.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. She can tell anyone she wants. The local police, state police, FBI, CIA, Interpol, MI5, the Royal Canadian Mounties.
Oh, darling, it's so nice to hear you say that. You're always so romantic.
I've just had time to think about things that really matter, and, well, if I were to find a magic lantern, and a genie were to offer me $100 million and immortality to give you up, I'd tell her to shove it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, knowing I have you, there's nothing else I need.
Oh, please go on. This is so nice.
Oh, so I've decided to give back the ticket.
What?
Well, the lottery ticket. I've decided to give it back.
You're not serious.
I've given it a lot of thought, and I can't keep it in good conscience.
You're ridiculous. Of course we're going to keep it.
I'm sorry, baby. I just don't think it's right.
You're not giving up that ticket.
But I've caused a lot of pain, and now I have to do what's right.
I don't believe I'm hearing this. Do you think this is going to somehow absolve you of killing your best friend?
No, I don't think that.
Listen to me. I have a say in this, too. You do not have the right to destroy both of our futures because of a sudden burst of a guilty conscience. If you're so morally superior, why don't you just go to the police and tell them what really happened?
Maybe I will. Oh, why, hello, Lieutenant.
Good afternoon. We have a little problem.
Lieutenant, I'm glad you stopped by. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Well, I hope it's a confession.
Oh, Lieutenant, what can we do for you?
Oh, yeah, you. We have a little problem, Sarah. The stocking that Mike had on his face had no traces of carbon dioxide on it. So that means that he couldn't have been breathing when it was on his face. Yeah, really. So it must have been put on him after he was dead.
That's crazy. Why would he care if anyone recognized him after he was dead?
Listen, Bucko, this is not a laughing matter.
Oh, it isn't? Well, if that's the case, why did they put Bozo in charge?
Lieutenant, please forgive my husband. He's not in full control of himself.
Oh, don't worry about her. She could arrest Genghis Khan for trespassing.
But serious business, and I don't give a crap about your trespassing friends.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I'm sure I heard something.
I didn't hear anything either.
Maybe it was Mr. Khan trespassing.
Better watch it. Lieutenant.
Yeah?
What precinct are you with?
I'm not part of the precinct. I'm part of the State Homicide Task Force.
Oh, well, that explains why they didn't know who you were.
Who didn't know who I was?
Well, you see, I thought of something that would have helped you solve the case, and I wanted to call you, but, stupid me, I lost your number. So I decided to call the nearest police department instead.
What? You called the police department?
I sure did. And you know something really strange? They didn't know a thing about this case.
Oh, well, that's because, case is on a need-to-know basis.
Well, no matter. They said they were sending another officer over to ask me some questions.
They're sending another officer over?
Yes, they are. In fact, you know something? He should have been here by now.
Oh, you know, I really better get back to
Wait. Why don't you stay? I'd like to see how the different law enforcement agencies work together. Yes.
You know, that would be a really nice idea, but I'm already running late. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm already running late, and I really need to get back to the Dykes station. And have a nice day. Bye.
Kyle, you have some kind of a suicide complex?
Oh, don't worry about her. She has nothing. And when I give that ticket to Elizabeth, well, she'll have no motive.
That's not gonna happen. Hi, everybody. Don't you just wish that detective would just leave us alone? Hey, aren't you happy to see me? Kyle, would you please tell your home-wrecking girlfriend what she's doing here?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Yeah. I've come to see if you've made your decision. I have. And it was an easy one. He's all yours.
No, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. And I think we should celebrate. Oh, why don't you just let her go?
I can't believe she's giving me up like that.
What's wrong? Isn't this what you wanted?
No, look, I'm a happily married man.
You're just having one of your moods. When I get you home, I'll fix you a drink,
give you a massage, and you'll forget all about her.
Wait, no, you don't understand.
I'd like to make a toast to singlehood.
I'm very impressed with what a good loser you are.
Why, thanks. But I'm afraid I'm not really the one who's losing.
Sarah, I couldn't have meant this little to you.
Oh, just don't you worry. Things will look up sooner than you think.
You know, other than infidelity, does he have any other character flaws I should know about?
Oh, no, not much else. He is rather expensive to keep, though. But you won't have to worry about that, dear. Darling, if you're ever going to become a good murderer, you're going to have to learn to take care of your witnesses. This woman put us both in prison for the rest of our lives.
Come on, darling, let's go. Wow, I feel dizzy.
That stuff works faster than I thought.
What are you talking about? What stuff?
The tranquilizer I put in her drink, of course.
You put a tranquilizer in her drink?
Yeah, you're in the blood.
What's it gonna do?
It tranquilizes you, if you're a horse.
What do you mean? What's it gonna do to her?
God, you should have seen the warning label. Oh dear, I'm afraid that phone just isn't working. Phones have so many wires in them. How do you know which one is what?
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Oh no, that won't be necessary. She'll be dead in just a few minutes. Oh, well, my mistake.
Hey, where's the bottle? Show me the bottle!
You're alive!
I don't know, show me what you gave her!
You're supposed to be dead!
It was a joke! No, show me what you gave her!
It's too late, she's probably already dead!
Oh, how could you do this to us? Oh, my stomach hurts! Why didn't you tell me your wife was a psychopath? Please, I'm a this is all your idea! Oh, my stomach hurts!
Oh, just take some deep breaths.
Now, listen, guys, okay? I didn't have anything to do with this, so
I'm gonna get out of here! Mike! I had nothing to do with it either!
Did you know there's an earring under your sofa?
There is?
Under the sofa? Where?
Oh, you're a doll! I've been looking for this all week.
Jimmy, you didn't poison her? Shit, this is really sick! How could you do this to me?
Well, I'm sorry, but I just thought you guys could use some of your own medicine.
Do you mind if I come in late tomorrow? I have to take my car in for a muffler.
Sure. Actually, why don't you take the whole day off? You did such a great job here.
Thanks, that's great. This is the most fun I've had in years. Well, I better go. I left the husband and kids in the car.
Bye.
You know her?
I ought to. I hired her. She's in accounting. She told me that some guy came up to her and asked her if she would play a practical joke on a friend of his. And then when she told me that this guy tried to get her to invest in doggy car seats, I had a pretty fair idea of who it might be. And I said to myself, self? What an opportunity!
But how could you do all this knowing Mike was dead? How could you let her in on it?
Please, you're embarrassing me.
You knew?
How could I not have known? When you shoot someone point blank through the center of the chest with a shotgun, I can't understand how they could have a good pulse, normal breathing, and a healthy color 20 minutes later.
You knew all this time and let me go through all that.
Well, I thought the joke was on me. I was waiting for someone to start laughing. Well, when that didn't happen, I didn't want to be the party pooper. I like role-playing.
Role-playing?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna go tell the guys.
Hold on a second. They were pretty nasty that I get dragged out for this long. How about you tell them tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll tell them tomorrow.
Besides, now I have to figure out a way to spend $8 million!
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah?
Never mind. I'll tell you tomorrow.
pleasure this evening to have the author himself, the playwright here, John Koslick. If he would stand and we could recognize him.